President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his team have been under heavy pressure because Nigerians want to know who are the real people sponsoring terrorism in this country. For many years, we see bandits, Boko Haram, kidnappers disturbing innocent citizens, killing, collecting ransoms. But behind all these boys in the bush, there are bigger men, there are sponsors, there are people moving the money. And Nigerians are saying, enough is enough. Tinubu himself has spoken many times that his government is ready to fight insecurity from the root. And one of the roots is the money. Reports came out saying government already arrested and even prosecuted over 100 people that were accused of being terrorist financiers. That one shows you something is happening on the ground. But the problem is this: Nigerians want the names. They don't just want to hear numbers. They want to see who exactly is giving money to these killers. And now, everywhere on social media, people are saying Tinubu will release the names anytime now. And you know how Nigerians are. Once they hear anytime now, everybody starts to watch closely. Please, as you're watching this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe, because we will keep giving you updates in real time. Now, let's reason together. If government finally publishes the list, it is going to shake this country. Because think about it. Sponsors of terror are not poor people. They are people with power, with business, with connection. Some may even be people we know in politics, in banking, in oil, or in cross-border trading. That is why naming them is not a small matter. It can bring tension, it can cause political fights, and it can also make some powerful men try to defend themselves. But at the same time, naming them can bring healing, because ordinary Nigerians will finally see government is serious. That it is not only poor boys they are arresting, but also the big men behind them. But let's not forget, naming names is also risky. Government must be careful. If you just throw out names without evidence, you can spoil somebody's reputation. That is why lawyers always say, don't just publish names unless you have strong evidence that can stand in court. Imagine you call somebody a terrorist sponsor, but later the court says no evidence. That person can sue the government, and that will bring another kind of problem. So the balance here is this: Nigerians want transparency, but also Nigerians want justice that is correct, not just headlines. Let me pause and remind you again. If you like the way we are breaking down this gist, hit the like button right now and subscribe so you don't miss when the real list finally drops. Now, people are asking, why is government delaying? Some people say it is because they want to arrest and freeze accounts before they shout the names. Some say it is because the names are too sensitive, that it can cause shock. Remember, these financiers, if they hear their names are about to be exposed, they can run away, hide money, or even attack those investigating them. So sometimes secrecy is part of the strategy. But Nigerians are tired of secrecy. And that is why the pressure is hot on Tinubu. Civil groups have also entered the matter. For example, human rights groups have shouted again and again, name, shame, and prosecute. They say, if you don't expose sponsors, we will continue chasing shadows. Arresting only foot soldiers is like cutting the tail of a snake while the head is still alive. So these groups are adding their own voice, telling Tinubu, if you are serious, show us the list. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so that more people can hear this gist and follow the updates together. Let's also think of the international angle. Terrorism is not only a Nigerian problem. America, United Nations, even other African countries, they watch Nigeria closely. In fact, in the past, the US government has already sanctioned some Nigerians for helping Boko Haram with money. That shows you the world is watching. If Tinubu releases the list, international bodies can also act, freeze dollars, block transactions, and even stop visas for those involved. That one will hit them hard. But let me ask you, do you believe Tinubu will really drop the names, or do you think it will just remain talk? Comment below what you think. And if you are following, make sure you like and subscribe so we know you are part of this family. Now let's look at what ordinary people should do while waiting. Number one, don't believe every fake list that appears on WhatsApp or Facebook. Many fake names will circulate. People will add enemies. They will add people they don't like. And before you know it, reputations are destroyed. So always check official government announcement or respected newspapers. Number two, remember that justice takes time. Even if names come out, the court must still prove the case. Nigerians must demand speed, but also fairness. Number three, keep speaking out. If citizens don't pressure government, these things will die quietly. Pause again and please hit the like button, share this video with friends, and subscribe to the channel. We are building a strong family that follows the truth. So the question is this: when the names come out, what will happen next? We may see resignations, we may see arrests, we may see court drama. Some names may shock the nation, some may confirm what people already suspected. But one thing is clear. If this government is serious, this list can change the game in the fight against terrorism. If they are not serious, it will just be another headline. And that is why I am telling you, stay tuned, because this story is not ending today. Tinubu is under watch. Nigerians are alert. The world is alert. Anytime the names drop, the whole conversation will explode. Another angle to this gist is the risk that comes when sponsors are revealed. Think of it. Some of these sponsors may have serious political weight. Some may even be connected to leaders that ordinary Nigerians respect or fear. If the names come out, the reaction may not be small. There could be shock, arguments, even division in the country. Some people will say, finally government is serious, while others will say, no, this is witch hunt. So expect noise when the names appear. At the same time, we must not forget that exposing terrorist financiers can also bring hope. Nigerians are tired of insecurity. From the north, where banditry is holding villages hostage, to the south, where kidnappings disturb highways, people just want peace. If Tinubu can show that he is cutting off the head of the snake, confidence in government will rise. Citizens will say, at last, those who are hiding in shadows, supplying weapons and paying ransoms are being brought into the light. As I continue this gist, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel right now. That's how you will stay updated as the story develops. Now let's look at how this list, when released, will affect the banks. Because for money to move, banks or bureau de change operators are often involved. In the past, there were reports that many accounts were frozen because they were linked to terrorism financing. If the government comes out tomorrow and says, these are the financiers, banks will quickly distance themselves from those names. Some accounts will be blocked instantly, and banks will be forced to tighten their monitoring. That will cause ripple effects in the financial sector, but it will also make money movement harder for criminals. Let's also look at ordinary citizens. Some people might suddenly realize that someone they know, maybe a neighbor, maybe a business associate, is on the list. Imagine the shock of seeing that. It will create fear, but also it will serve as a warning to others that terrorism is not a safe investment. This is why exposing names is powerful, not only in court, but in society. It sends a clear message. The days of hiding behind the bush boys are over. Please, as you're following, make sure you like this video and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and it helps us reach more Nigerians with the truth. Now, let's not forget the role of international partners. When the US or UK hear that Nigeria has exposed financiers, they will also take steps. They can block accounts abroad, they can ban travel, they can seize assets. That will choke the network completely. And once the money dries up, the terrorists in the bush will find it harder to buy weapons, harder to pay informants, harder to recruit. So this step can change the entire security game, not just in Nigeria, but across West Africa. But here is another angle. If the government delays too much, Nigerians may lose patience. Already, many are saying, we have heard this story before, but no names came out. Trust is fragile. People want action, not only talk. So Tinubu must balance strategy with speed. If he waits too long, the gist will turn into frustration. And again, I want to remind you, please like this video and subscribe. Don't just watch and go. Support this work so we can keep bringing you updates in real time. Now, think about what will happen if fake lists start circulating. Already, people on social media like to forward WhatsApp messages that are not true. Some may publish random names and say, this is the list. That can cause confusion, even violence. This is why I tell you, always confirm from official sources like State House announcements or respected national newspapers. Don't just believe anything you see online.